Good night, everybody. Okay, so I was just closing doors because it's a bit noisy. You probably still hear the traffic anyway. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to cook some random rice dish. I thought everyone might be interested in that. I'm going to have a cup of coffee as well. And can you hear me? I should put a mic on really. Should have thought about it before it started. Never do things correctly. I know. Anyway, it's quite warm, so the windows and stuff are open. You hear all the traffic and stuff quite a lot. Well, maybe not so much. Maybe I can. Maybe you can too. Anyway, we're going to make some sort of rice dish, really, with some. It's basically like a chili. I don't know. Kind of like a chili con carne in a way. No, it's not really. Do you know I don't like kidney beans? Oh, honestly. Ooh. My neighbour's talking. No windows open too. Boil some water for the rice. See how I do my rice. I showed you already. This is going to go on for like longer than you want it to, and longer than I want it to as well, probably. But that's just how it is. I just decided, should I use a wok or should I just use normal frying pan? Makes a difference. The normal frying pan because it spreads the tomato around better. Okay. First things first, boil the water. We need to do that. I need to get a cup of coffee on the go. I'm going to show people how to make a cup of coffee with a mocha pot. Because I know people don't seem to, not everyone seems to know they're going to look, still coffee in there, sorry. Just in case people aren't aware, I'm going to do things a certain way because I live in Spain and I know the water's boiled, but still. Because I'm drinking it and not just boiling, like just cooking things in it. I'm going to do things that way. My phone's going up. Standard. Always. You get, apparently there's like hormones in bottled water. Do you know this? And there's like microplastics, but there's microplastics in all the water, but yeah. Anyway, that's what I got told. What I read. That's a great thing, I suppose, but hey, what can you do? So we're going to grate some cheese as well. Yeah, that's good. So, put your water in the bottom, put your filter bit in, which you can clean out if you don't care about the coffee. I had a coffee earlier. It's not that long ago. Anyway, get your coffee beans, grind them, or get your ground coffee ready. Right, okay, so the finer you grind it, the more espresso it is. And if you do, so I do mine half and half. Half it's like finely ground, and half it's not, more gritty. And that's more, apparently, according to things I've read, it gives it more richness, more body to flavour. I'm not sure how true this is. I think I've read. Notice I don't have a good lighter. Somebody came to look at a room the other day and accidentally stole my lighter. Life. I need to get a new one, just haven't done it. Should I check my phone messages? Nope. See who they're from. That's my point. Okay, so now we're going to do habanero peppers now. All right. Again, green as well, don't you? With peppers, like the redder they are, the more ripe they are. They start off yellow. They all start off yellow and go green and red. I believe. Anyway, so I've got a can of chopped tomatoes, which is kind of like laziness. But anyway, okay, water's boiling. Water's boiling. Now, half a cup of water for 2 people. If this is like a cup or whatever, half a cup for 2 people. Yeah, and it's only, I'm only doing for me, so it's a quarter of a cup, thereabouts. It's a black bit of rice. Anyway, thereabouts. So, yeah, that's a third. Chuck it into boiling water. Now people just like, fix that. Right. I'm busy doing other stuff. Put the rice away. Okay, so basically, put that silence so we go off again. Okay, so rice is on the go. Coffee's on the go. Now, rice, I just want to give it like a 5 minutes of simmering, and then I'm just going to switch it off. Now, how I time things is, I'm going to chop the veg, and that's going to roughly be the same amount of time as what I need. Okay? So what we have is, now I know I'm going to do something slightly weird, because people don't, say, I just pulled off the wilted bits of the leaves and stuff, you always get wilted, and even then leave it, whatever. So I have a bit of lettuce like this. Quite a lot of lettuce there. We're just going to take a little bit out and get rid of the rest. So I like to chuck lettuce in. I know, and I was chucking it straight away, right? Because it like wilts down quite a lot. In fact, it wilts down an awful lot, in fact. And like people don't do that. People don't cook with lettuce. It's something that I do. I like it. And I chuck it straight away, and it wilts down. But lettuce now. A lettuce is something with a very limited amount of nutrients, right? That's it. So iceberg lettuce has like pretty much 0 nutrients. So it's not really good for you, but it's not also bad for you either. Just kind of looks nice, has a nice flavour. It's my half a pepper from the, remember I did a video the other day, 2 days ago? My half a pepper from there. Get all the white stuff out, the white bit is bitter. You can taste it. I don't really like it so much. Fussy eater. Cook yourself, you can how you want it later. Yeah. You cook the peppers how you want. Cut all your stuff how you want to cook it. Right. I'm just doing strips. I'll show you this already. Probably can't hear me because I put mic in. I'm sorry. I'm just too lazy. You do half of this green pepper, Italian peppers. They call them Italian peppers here. Pignon peppers, I think the proper name. I'm not really sure. Or pointy pepper, as the translation is, or whatever. I don't know. So I'll do half of one of these because I love pepper. Just me, remember. I'm not going to chuck it in yet. Go cook my meat yet. I like to brown the meat first. There's enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that. Let's put things in the fridge. So now we're out. Okay. So this is another way of time as well. See when your rice starts to bubble like that. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tip most of the water out. So the water is pretty much level with the top of the rice. Yeah. Bring it back to the boil. I tried to show this people this as well. Nearly. Yeah. Start this up now. Now, I need to get it lighter. Start this up. Start this. Okay. I need to get it lighter. bring that back to boil. Near enough. And then we're going to switch it off. So let's take a bit of this to oil. Right, oil and lettuce. No big deal. It's all good. And this is like herbs, but there's no bush yet. Not yet. So I just get carried away. I don't need any other spices for that. And some coriander. And coriander, do it how you want to do it. I mean, I like to pull the green off and chop it. Like stalks. Yeah. For me, anyway. For me, I pull the green off the stalks. That's it. We can chuck on top at the end, or chuck it in, whatever you want to do. You know. It's good to put on it at the end, or I chop it up. And these ones here. Habanero. That's okay. Okay, so that's hot now. You hear that's hot? Yeah. Good. It's pretty quick, isn't it, really? Cooking is pretty quick. Oh, it's a piece in there. Not to do that with what's going on now. Okay. That's good to go. Dried lettuce. This is 250 grams of boiling now. Oh. Right, the rice is lean. This is 250 grams of ground beef. I like the lamb. Beef is okay. I like lamb. Ground and butcher. From the butcher, isn't it? Just on the wooden spoon. Yeah. Ground beef. But also you can squash back a bit tight. You put things up really tight, so that's how we do things. Okay, so what I want to do is just plate this up in a little bit and then brown it on the brown basically. And my coffee is pretty much done. Yep, coffee's done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to brown my meat. And then probably loads of chefs out there trying to do everything wrong. It's gone hot, hot, hot. It has to be. Now, medium to high heat is what you want. Really, to start with. I will down my lettuce, which is, by the way, gone pretty much already. And I should show you. Yeah, see. My minced beef is broken up nicely. My lettuce is nicely wilted down. I hope you guys enjoy this. It's better when I put a mic in. I'm really sorry. I forget. So if it's charged or anything. I might get one of those Rode mics, who knows. Okay. Should do a stage. Do stages. And the stage. This stage is this. Okay, look, let's do the stage, shall we? Look, here we go, check this out. Let's see. Good. Right. Okay. Sorry, I made it call me. Okay, that coffee's done. I switched it off ages ago. So I do everything fast and I just spit everything everywhere. I'll should boil up again. Okay. Black coffee, so that should be done. I need to grate some cheese for the after effects. So this is browning the meat off. Yeah. What, a couple of minutes? It's done. I'll make a hole in the middle here. I'm going to whack all the veg right in the middle. Get it up to sort of temperature. All the veg. Pretty much. Coriander. See, don't need to cook that. You can just put it as it is. But not really. I don't know what my deal is with that. As I say, I just like cooking everything. You don't need to cook. I don't know what my deal is. I just like to cook everything. I'm really honest with people. Alright, get that up to temperature. I'm going to turn it all down after I put the tomatoes in. With a can of chopped tomatoes, I'm not going to use a whole can, it's just little old me. Okay? Remember that, just little old me. And it's probably too much for me already. Yeah, grate some cheese. I love cheese, it's great. I can't remember what the cheese is, by the way. But you can see it's the cured one, so it's like half mouldy. Old Dutch master, but nothing like cheese. I don't know. Can't tell you. Sorry, can't tell you what cheese I bought. Anything I can't put in. But it is a hard, matured cheese. Put the wax on one side. Put the grater. Butter. Yeah, do this. Turn it down. Obviously. Yeah, I'm using the small one. I always use the small one, not always, most of the time. Depends on what sort of meal. I know don't normally do cheese with rice. I know quite a lot do pasta, you see, so cheese and pasta goes together quite well. But I don't know. Okay, maybe this bit. That's really strong. Really good. Flavour. I can't tell you what cheese it is. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm purposely bought that particular cheese as well. I can't remember what one it is. Sorry. Okay. Right. Wipe the temperature back up, make a hole in the middle. Get chopped tomatoes. Half a can. Should be enough for me. Okay, perfect. Put that in the fridge, put this in the fridge. Let's just go out. Oh no, that's gone out. Don't want that, do we? Fire it out after. Put that in the fridge. Wrapped up well. What's going on in the world? Who knows? I don't know. What is going on in the world? I don't know. Right, now we've got the tomatoes in and it's heating up. We're going to put, so this is like oregano and basil, the usual, yeah? Usual form. Well, it looks like a lot, no, it just comes out this way. Right, and that's it, that's the only herb I'm putting in this. There's a lot of flavour in everything else. It's going to be spicy. Mix the tomato up, give it a tomatoey sort of thing. There's way too much here for me. After this, we're going to have to go in a tub. I'm going to eat it tomorrow or the next day, or tomorrow or the next day. I only put things in the fridge. I don't really use the freezer, only for frozen chips because I can't be bothered chopping up potatoes and go through all that process every time I want some chips. Because if I do it really properly and cook them 3 times and that sort of stuff. Yeah. So get that a couple couple of minutes was good. That coffee, lovely. Anyway, nice. A bit warm actually. They're nearly done. Nearly done. Nearly ready. To the plates. I thought. What's the plate would take? This might be better. All the grated cheeses. Everyone does the same, right? You eat half of it. That's a great twice as much. That way. Alright. Beautiful. Really good coffee. Okay, so sorry. So this is a cooking lesson really, on how to cook some random food that's very spicy because of habanero peppers, 2 in this, and you'll notice it, and that's all it is. Nothing else. No more peppers. Some herbs, basil, coriander. What's the other ones? Oregano. I can't remember the other one is. The 4 basics. Then I buy them in mixed. You buy them here. You buy them mixed. You can find them more mixed. You can singular. Amazing. Look at this. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh yeah. A bit longer. Not much longer there. Spin the heat around. Half of this is going to the tub to be used for food tomorrow. Definitely. I'll play my mate back in a bit. He didn't know it was in the video. Yeah, cool. It's like definitely 30 degrees today. Nice, I like it. I know, it's boring. I need to make someone do a video, which I said this last time. I'm not a subject. I'm not anything that's mainstream media. Oh, here's something I want to ask. Any of my friends in England who watch this, any of my friends in England, is Boris Johnson still Alex Boris Neville, whatever his name is? What is his name? Alex Boris Melvin Johnson or something? Can't remember. The Prime Minister. The American Prime Minister that's in power in England. Is he still in power? Has he been kicked out, or is he like whatever? It's like he was setting rules and then going against them, breaking the rules. So he should be in prison for the rest of his eternity for being a lying scumbag and enslaving his nation and just keeping him in the house, not having parties when doing his own parties. Call it Partygate. Oh, come on! What is this stupidness? Anyway, turn it down. That's good. It's cooked. Rice is perfect. Now you saw what I did with the rice, the video. I got the water level with it and all that sort of stuff. Watch. See that? How they so you can see it. Sorry. See, rice, fluffy rice. No water. Perfect. Hot steamed rice. And that's how I did it, but it's not stodgy. It's nice and fluffy. That's how you do rice, by the way. But everyone that tried to show how to do rice, hopefully you still watch my videos. That's how you do rice. There's a girl called Amy from Gloucester who taught me how to do rice, and I want to thank her for that. She's like absolutely crazy, my local fellow. She taught me how to do rice, and that's all we have to do. Perfect. Okay, this is done. Oh, happy days is too much. It's way too much. So, okay, it's way too much of everything. Okay, so I want to make sure I get a bit of everything. So just mix it around, make sure I get a bit of everything, and then I'm gonna chuck all this on there. Way too much. Just trying to get so much of everything. Okay. Yep. Way too much. There's some cheese as well. Grated cheese. The cheese is good. I'm literally going to find the name on the cheese. I'm purposely bought it as well. I can't remember which one I bought now. I lost it, so. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yep. So this, I don't. It's got the oh, it's got. Anyway. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Right. So, wow. Get a fork. What we have here is my perfect, whatever it is, food. You saw what I put in. Saw my attempt at cooking. Got crap in my hair. Yeah. Saw my attempt at cooking. This is absolutely beautiful. I know it is. I haven't tried it yet. You can do it with rice. Do it with pasta. You can do it with anything you want. You can do it in wraps. That's another choice, by the way. Unleavened bread wraps. You can do it however you want. Do it with potatoes. You can do it any way you want. You can do it more sauce, more less sauce. It's just I did it to my taste today, how I'm feeling. That's all. But there's many ways of doing it. That's the point about cooking, isn't it? You cook what you want to cook. Stick some veg in that's good for you. Personally, I'm a personal believer that you need to have some sort of meat for protein, high protein content in meat. That's my personal. It's not every meal. It doesn't have to be every meal, but you have to have it at least like once every 2 days. I'd say once every 3 days minimum. I would say, just my personal opinion. So I know there's loads of people that think you can go through life eating grass, but you can't eat fish. By the way, if you don't want to eat red meat, eat fish. That's also good. You know what? Honestly, truthfully, I haven't bought any fish this week. I don't buy fish too often. Well, I do like it. I like to have it one meal a week. I eat out and eat fish, right? Because the problem with fish is if I buy it like yesterday, I'd have to cook it today because tomorrow I'd be off. I don't buy frozen food. I don't buy fresh food and then freeze it. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with that. I just don't do it. You know, that's it. So if I bought fish, I'd have to cook it the same day. Maybe the next dish, maybe I might plan it a bit better, and I might do a fish and chips, but a better style fish and chips. How about that? How about that? Yeah. Anyway, this is my food. How long are we going? Oh, 30 minutes again. Always 30 minutes. It takes me 30 minutes to make lunch. Like, bear in mind, if you order this from Glovo or any sort of like anyone, if you order this from anyone at all, it would take you half an hour for it to turn up and cost you a lot more. I know this cost me less than €5. I know it did because the meat was €2 something, 250 grams of ground beef from the butcher. The rice is like what, euro something for a bag. And what have I had? That much? Not even that. And the peppers and stuff. I know that all my veg come to less than a couple of euros, less than €4 for all my veg for the whole week. So, you know, it's less than €5 for food. That's going to be better than a Globo like takeaway. Anyway, or Just Eat, or whichever country you're in, or whichever one you're using. The worst one is that Deliveroo. Everything I've ever ordered from Deliveroo has been tiny and crap. By the way, I don't know if it's only have certain restaurants that are crap, but by the way, it's not down to the app, it's down to the restaurants. I know it just Deliveroo seems to have the wrong restaurants on it. Anyway, be good to one another, eat good food, enjoy black coffee. Strong coffee. If you don't like this type of food, text me. Tell me what sort of food you'd like me to see and cook. I will cook it for you. I think I'm going to do fish and chips. Fish, because I'm English and everyone expects that, right? But fish and chips, premium style. I'm sure I can get all the ingredients here, hopefully. But yeah, I'll do fish and chips next time, I think. Anyway, take care. Be good to one another. And don't pay any governments that go to war. Don't pay taxes towards any governments that go to war. It's your choice. Have fun. Enjoy. Bye-bye.